Good morning, YouTube land. My name is Matt Walls. I'm with ePumps in Tulsa. We are on location at Advanced Oil injection well number 2, just inside Tulsa County, almost into Creek County. Again, this is owned by Advanced Oil, David Cox. He is currently using a Hydra-cell D-10, a D-10 model, to re-inject produced water back into the Bartlesville Formation. This used to be a producing well. They had a beam unit on this, and they just decided economically it wasn't making a high enough cut. If we look back to the east, we can't even see the tank battery. It's close to over a half mile away, up on some elevation beyond a couple ponds. And if we pan back, we can see that here at the wellhead, as we walk up on it, we've got all our fittings. Looks like 2 7/8 going inside, maybe 4 1/2, 5 1/2 casing at the wellhead. Here on the back side of this unit, Mr. Cox decided to retrofit an old LAC unit here. So that's the big tan unit that we're seeing. The Hydra-cell is inside of that. But I'll go ahead and mention the bypass relief valve they have set up here on the exterior and how it travels back to another flow line. But this is their actual injection. They've got injection pressure gauges on it as well. You can see that's close to about 300 pounds. As we walk around the side, you can see this is the intake from the tank battery. They've got a small centrifugal pump at the tank battery that's actually pushing this flow down to the unit, running on 2-inch line. You can see the Y strainer going in. Very important to have some kind of strainer on your pump on this Hydra-cell. And then as we walk around, you can see the actual unit. It's a little bit noisy. I'm going to zoom in on it for a little bit, let y'all take a look at it. Not much to see with the unit. Obviously, you have the intake on top, or I'm sorry, the intake in the middle, discharge on top, smaller orifice, and it's leading right out to the side. They do have that direct coupled, as you saw, and they are running that via a frequency drive on this unit. They have a fairly nice, simple setup, real nice Fuji drive here. That's only a 10 horsepower motor. But as we zoom in, I can show you they've got a flow rate monitor. "230 barrels per minute's the rate total. Almost 172,000 barrels pumped. This unit has been running for 3 years, and the fluid end has not had to have been replaced. Just the oil has been changed on the power end. Every 4 months. Very small reservoir on the D10. You're looking at 2 quarts at the max. Anyways, you can see all their pressure gauges, intake, discharge, and where they're running at. Very smooth running operation. Got all the Murphys tied in. So this is a nice operation that these folks are utilizing the Hydra-cell with. The reason why they chose the Hydra-cell was because they had already ran poly pipe on their pumping unit, and they didn't want the expense of running fiberglass another half mile here. Plus they have a second unit. As we pan to the west, they have a second unit down another, well, it's behind that pump jack down there. It's another 300, 400 yards down there. That's also injecting. Same Hydra-cell unit, injecting somewhere at 600 pounds per square inch, running the same time, 3 years, fluid in, no maintenance, power in, just oil change. If you have any questions on the Hydra-cell or you'd like any more detailed information on it, please contact me. Thanks for your time.